The starboard ain't big enough for the both of us.
It sure ain't, boy.
Division 2 action for your Wednesday night. We got you covered here on USA Darts and Partners Promoting Darts. How about the CSC Challenger Series, folks? William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Nashera back better than ever. Here we go, buddy. Brett Hollinday takes on Corey Beck tonight. What do you say?
Yeah, two former champions in this Division 2 of the CSC. It's no surprise they're in the top four. Both of them are used to making deep runs here in Division 2. I am so excited to see the best friends battle it out once again on our live stream. The last time was a great matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing the crowd that is going to be there at Legends Bar. The house divided this evening is going to be a fun thing to really pay attention to. But everyone's going to root for everybody. When Corey won, Brett was right there behind him, cheering him on. And when Brett won, Corey was right there behind him, cheering him on. So after this match is over, they're going to be best of friends again and partners. But we're about to see what type of damage a friend can do against another friend tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We've seen this one before in a streamed matchup, and they've actually battled off stream as well. So we'll see what happens here this evening. I think that, based on, I don't think it's going to, I'll say it. It's not going to be anything based on the last matchup. I can guarantee that. At least the last streamed matchup where it was 9-5 in favor of Corey Beck.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Brett Hollinday is my favorite tonight, or my favorite for the CS season for Division 2. He's my favorite to repeat for the first time, but he's going to go up against a tough opponent, Corey Beck. Both these guys kind of play similarly, where they're scrappy, and on those 16s, 15s, and bowls is where this difference is going to be made tonight, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of dynamite. I'm looking forward to seeing a few haymakers, and I think they're going to feed off of each other's energy for sure. It's going to be a great matchup, guys. Hit that share button.
I really like the assumption of what you were saying there. I think that based off your favorite, being that Brett, he's probably going to be the tough competitor going into this one. I think that the 15, 16s, and bulls very well could be the play here in this matchup of who's going to win and who's going to, go to that loser side and try to hope for a second chance opportunity in the finals. We'll find out. But let's take it to the tail of the tape for Mr. Corey Beck. Go ahead, Mr. Sean Green.
Yeah, his nickname is Not Available. Corey Beck. He plays for Midwest Coin, of course, at Legends Bar. Been playing for 30 plus years, which is surprising because if he didn't have that little snow in his beard, you would think that he's 28. Average is a 4.76 heading into this. 341 on the All-Star rank list. And he's throwing those dead men dart nightmare 18.5 gram barrels. He's also coming into this with 14 9 marks and 1 white horse, 51 7 marks, 66 5 marks, and 40 games played. His win percentage is second overall, and his average is second overall this season in Division 2.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the average advantage. At least you'll find out here in just a second. Always a tough competitor is Corey. So let's go ahead and go on over to Mr. Brett Hollinday, a.k.a. the Legend, playing at Legends. Midwest Coin is his vendor. He's been playing for 18-plus years out of a 4.61 NPR and currently sits 120 on the All-Star ranking list. And how about those throwing some darts from a drawer? You got to love these guys that just nonchalantly go about their business with whatever they can find. And sometimes it's maybe some different barrels that maybe don't match all three. But for him, it is 19 9 marks, 4 8 marks, 56 7 marks, and 3 white horses on the season. So a pretty good lineup there. If I could count up to it. Yeah, that's for sure. That's a pretty good margin, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 games different between them. Brett has the 4 more games, and he has a couple more 9 marks. a couple more 7 marks, but he actually has one less 5 mark, which I think is a good thing. If I'm being honest with you, I think that the players that have the least amount of 5 marks and the most amount of like 7 and 9 marks show you just how powerful they score. If you have more 5 marks, you are missing 2 singles into 2 singles more often, and that's not what we're trying to do tonight. Even in Division number 2, we're going to see some fantastic darts this evening. 6 pluses, I think, a couple of them.
And I absolutely love that we're same location, of course. So, yeah, you've got to love that.
Nick does too.
No flipping back and forth. Yeah, Nick's got the easy night tonight, and I hope he. No, I don't. Let's just keep your mouth shut. I was about to say I hope he kind of implements some more strategy talk, but nah, just.
I'm glad you said that, Will.
Let's
talk
quiet,
about
Bobby.
these
Keep
players
quiet, Bobby.
tonight. They got some great stuff in front of them, a great history of going against each other. And when we last saw them, Will, on season 6 going against each other, it wasn't the average that came into it. It was the timing for Brett Hollinday. If he gets his timing right and takes the opportunities that he didn't last time we saw this matchup on stream, it will be a lot different than a 9-5.
Yeah, and if you've never watched before, let's go over the format specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Those players will play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with that cork, that you're seeing right here, to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that, and if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs, which I do not see happening tonight. That is the PBD player advantage rule, and if we go the distance,
and we go for speed,
those players will cork for start in that last leg decider, and they're going to tie up here and go to the next part of the diddle. If this doesn't tell you how this night's going to go, right? The tie diddle to start off with.
Exactly. It's going to be a tasty matchup here.
140, 140.
And another. Let's go.
So if Corey hits the first 2 treble 20s, he will switch to the bull. Oh, that's unlucky. And he can't do it.
No, he cannot. So it doesn't matter. Just chuck it up there. Go push the button at this point. You know, it's like, well, never mind. I guess you'll go ahead and go forth. But as we know, it's not the true tell sign here of getting the upper hand advantage. We're going to find that out here in just a few legs. Maybe quite a few legs. We're going to find out. Do we get a full advantage before break, or is it going to take a few legs after break? I'm going to go with the assumption of after break.
Yeah,
we get the 2 clear, maybe 3.
I don't think we get that at all tonight. If both players play on their game, I see this just going back and forth. If it does extend to like 2 games out, it's just because we're going to bring it back to 1 like in the very next leg. I don't see this getting out of hand to more than 2 games. Someone has the lead. If I preface that, if they're both playing well. And we'll see. My final scoreline prediction is, of course, 9-8. And I'm going to take Brett Hollinday in the last leg decider. The scrappiness from both players is going to be evident tonight. And I just think that Brett has just a little bit more of that killer instinct than Corey does. Corey's just a nicer human being. And I hate to put that against someone. But when you're playing against a really good friend, I feel like that would lean into Corey a little bit more than would Brett.
Opted to take a look at the 20s there. That's a tough call. You want to, of course, get rid of a house, but knowing that he has 2 houses to your 1, I would be tempted to stay on the 18s, but he's going to probably get away with it here. Only a triple from Brett.
Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here with a couple Minnesotans. I know we usually have a cross-country affair here at the CSC Challenger Series. Tonight, it's all taking place in Minnesota. But that doesn't mean the Wisconsinites shouldn't be watching, or the Floridians, or the Texans. Come on, guys. Where are you tuning in from?
Fun fact. Did you know that they actually live next door to each other?
Like neighbors? Like they're actually neighbors in Duluth?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I just figured I'd throw a random fact out there. There you go.
They actually sleep in the same bed, you know? That's what they do.
Okay.
All like, right. What do you want? Ridiculous. Ooh, did you see that? Alex Bellman, 9-0 victory.
still got a tough road ahead. And with the amount of travel that he does, you never know what Alex Spellman you're truly going to get. We know that he is, of course, he's playing a lot of stuff because he's involved in the CSC, but it's not his forte. He would rather play steel. He's open about saying that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's his bread and butter. That's what he loves more than anything else. And honestly, it's what he has an advantage in. The way his darts sit in the dartboard and steel tip, it's a little bit more awkward to him when he plays soft tip on how that dart kind of lands. It's going to land flat, but he can't really help a tip that's a little bit, bent one way or the other. And sometimes that can affect him. But yeah, if you watch him play from behind, every dart kisses off the other dart in front of it. It's just insane on the consistency when he's playing well. We got Axel from Newfoundland watching along here. Wisconsin, Washington, Minnesota. Loser's house get teepeed. I love that. Idaho, Pittsburgh, Thailand. Big Ben, Washington, Iowa. I love it.
Two guys playing from Minnesota. You're in Indiana. I'm in Kansas. Who cares where Nick's at the current point now? He wasn't a fun place. Now, maybe not so much. No, I'm just kidding. He's
Your
in
mom's
Rockford,
house, Will.
Illinois. Thanks. That's a great one.
Wow.
Great one, Nick. Wow. How professional of you on this broadcast.
Yeah, that's how this broadcast goes. We're professional on this one. When did we start doing that? And I did not get that memo.
We've always been professional. Come on.
There's Paul in there. Shout out Lockport, Illinois for Greg. Lots of Wisconsinites. We appreciate that, guys.
Of course. They're always supporting, especially when it comes to soft tip darts.
Well, I don't know. The Minnesotans and the Wisconsinites probably have a little bit of a rivalry like it's not really a rivalry right now. The Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Boom goes the dynamite there for Corey Beck, the first of the evening. And of course, it happens on the 15s, Will.
You mentioned it. It's going to be the go-to pattern for tonight, the 15s, 16s, and bull. And we mentioned that a lot, we feel, as it could very well play a part in this story this evening.
He's not going to repeat it here. But you see what Brett did. Just hit a 6 mark. Ooh. I kind of like that move a little bit. If the 17s weren't there, I would like it even more.
But the 17s are there. And Brett being Brett is going to Brett.
Right back. Boom goes the dynamite. Brett Hollinday finds the best timed 9 mark of this first leg. And that is probably going to be the difference in leg number 1.
Yeah, big time collection right when you need it. As
Both
Brett Hollinday steals the upper hand advantage.
How about that? Both guys hit 9 marks on the 15s, 16s area there at the end of this leg. Just like we talked about, they are 2 of the scrappiest players in the CSE. And as Brett does take that down with 2 double bulls, 4-7-3 defeats a 4-7-0. That is what's going to be in between these guys this evening. I'm telling you, each leg could come down to that timing shot.
Let's see if it continues to be this close on the overall average throughout, but I would assume so.
I wonder if these guys are from Ippy because there's no missing.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That did
Sorry.
not play at all.
And my SSIS IPP is in the chat. Lynn is watching along with us. Appreciate that. I got to work on that.
I don't even know what to say right now. Yeah, that needs a lot of work. But anyway, hey, back to the darts here.
like don't ever say it again. All right, cool. I got it. Look, we're workshopping.
Right.
We're workshopping. That workshop did not work. Well, it did work because I got my answer. The answer was never again. All right. Corey is going back up. Only a 3 mark. So scrappy to start off here. 3-5, playing a 3.
Yeah, just a little scrappy, but Brett trying to force the job to be done here. Good 4. But you assume Corey can probably take a look at the 20s first and maybe work his way down. But he needs to snag that triple before he does. He stayed for all.
Yeah. At higher ground, man. I don't hate that shot ever. Especially when we're playing against Brett. You can see what it's done. It's put some pressure on him. He's missed a couple darts and missed all 3. That's never going to happen again. But Corey now can definitely run. Jenny has a sign in the background, and apparently it says something about old. I saw that.
I saw the yay darts. That was kind of fun.
It's a good one. Rick Hinsey in the chat. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Guys, reminder, 2 weeks from Saturday, the Tournament of Champions by Partners Promoting Darts, the greatest soft hit tournament in the country, year after year, the best run dart tournament in the country, the best overall fields. It's going to be an epic experience. I cannot wait to say hi to everybody and see some old friends and meet some new friends.
Always a fun event. We're going to be live for all days of coverage here. So what is it going to be? 5 days, Saturday through Wednesday, when we will be live, bringing you the action.
Corey continuing just to pepper these numbers. 4, 6, 7.
Yeah, Rick letting us know he actually was the one that lost to Alex Spellman 9-0.
Oh.
So that's scary, isn't it?
That is very scary. I did not know that it was Hinsey.
Yeah.
That is that's a former finalist of Division 1 that Alex Spellman did that to. Did he play that well, Rick? I know Rick's talked about struggling just a little bit, but there's no way. There's no way he played that bad.
Brett just not going to be able to do enough here in this leg to steal the upper hand advantage of a 4-7-1, and especially with the start.
Yeah,
Corey.
And if you're Brett, though, that's okay, right? It's against the throw. If you're going to have a 3-7-5 type of leg, make sure it happens against the throw and not with your throw. So you can kind of hang on to that advantage there. But yeah, we're in Proctor, Minnesota at Legends Bar. Both these gentlemen are from Duluth. Corey Beck's tail to get to this point. Dennis Sandin, he beat in the first round. And Dennis is just absolutely dominated on the loser side so far. 4.70 is his average. It's 3rd overall in Dennis Sandin. Then he beat Daryl Cortez, another fantastic player in the CSC. And then Dwayne Johansson last week. And as for Brett Hollinday, Christian Broussard, our Washington player, and then the defending champion and Mike Segal, and then we saw Zach Fuchs play extremely well a couple weeks ago.
Brett trying to grab hold of a triple here on the 20s. Can't find it. Goes down for a trip 19. I don't mind it.
Okay. Sorry, my whole system just like froze for a second. We're back. Rick saying that Alex just shot extremely well. I believe it.
So I was talking with these players because I did Brett's interview and he's like, yep, Corey's right over here. And then brought Corey over. So I did them both succinctly. And when I was talking with them, you know, I always mentioned the big crowd that they had there. They're like, yeah, they clap a little bit between every dart, but I'll be honest, it's really quiet because they don't know who they should be cheering for sometimes. And then I told them, I was like, and that's the exact moment where the apple pie should start flowing in the room, and then they'll be cheering for everything.
Yeah, it is a little bit tough when you're in a room, where someone's cheering for someone else, and you can kind of tell that it's that way, and it's tough because, of course, you're friends with that individual too. Most likely, you are friends with that individual, so you don't want to be too rowdy. But yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is. That it's awkwardly tough, right? Oh, as Brett almost clears the field. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. But at the same time, it's also extremely exciting because you know that one of the people that you are a fan of, a local person, is going to be in the king seat in a couple weeks.
Exactly. In that position to guarantee a finals spot. It's always nice.
Well, Blake, this begs the question, who would you be button pusher for?
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Let's see what Corey can do. Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying, speaking of a toughie, he's in a tough position right now, especially in this leg. Even with the 3 in the black, it's great, but you only have the 15-point advantage.
I don't even care. That's such a great shot. Yeah, it's not going to matter, most likely. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Yep, no winning darts. And you can't go back-to-back 3 in the blacks, and that doesn't happen. Right? Okay. Well, that's technically in the black.
Not the one he needed there. Sorry. No value.
BK, that's a logical answer, and I did not expect that out of you. 4-8-3 defeats the 4-4-3 in leg number 3. Brett Hollinday takes that 2-1 advantage. And again, I just think this is going to go back and forth all night long. You didn't give your prediction, Will, or an over-under on 9 marks.
Oh, man. I didn't come prepared for tonight. I'll be honest. I'll just throw one on a limb here. I'll go against you just because. Let's go Corey Beck with the win over Brett Hollinday. Just to go on the opposite side of the street as you. And we'll go ahead and go with over-under on 9 marks to be 12.5.
I think that's a decent number.
We'll see.
I think it's going to be more than that, but it just depends on how these guys heat up.
Corey, do you make the move? He does. Now on over to the 18, grabs that as well. Good shot for Corey Beck.
And 7 playing 7, but again, you're seeing Corey just jump out in front, but Brett loves these 17s. Brett loves these 17s. Boom goes the dynamite on the 17s. Brett Hollinday.
Yeah,
Logan,
shot there.
I like Logan's prediction here. Brett 9-7, 15 nines. I think that's a pretty legit one. Crystal, what's up? Hope you're doing well. And they're cheering for both.
Yeah, both of us. She's cheering for Will and Sean. We appreciate that, Crystal. Thank you very much. We need some support every now and then too.
And notice how she didn't say all 3 of you because, we don't need to root for Will or for Nick.
Come on now. Every once in a while. He could have meant me and Nick, just one of the 2.
Well, you guys would need the rooting on because I would obviously be the best.
I think you know a guy.
I do want to go ahead and take a moment here. Big shout out to our team USA.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and give a little nod to Team Canada as well that are over there in Korea. South Korea to be exact, playing in the WDF World Cup.
How cool is that?
Yeah, pretty neat. I know Bruce Robbins made a run to the quarterfinals yesterday in that singles event. So congratulations to him. And I believe it was it was Paula Murphy and Asia that made a run to the quarterfinal in the doubles event that first day. So pretty cool.
Yeah, Bruce, that's 2 years in a row he's done that, which is
exactly
awesome for the Buffalo. And then, yeah, I mean, Asia's so talented, and Paula's one of the best females on the planet. So I definitely, that does not surprise me if they're both playing well. And they're both kind of quiet. Well, Paula's pretty goofy, and Asia can be, depending on like the situation. I've actually chalked a match like where they're playing against each other in singles. And it was really funny because Paula was very chatty and Asia was just like very quiet.
Yeah, Asia is a very, very quiet. I think quiet is an understatement when it comes to Asia. At least if you've never met her and she's in a match, yeah, she doesn't do much. But once you start getting to know her a little bit, ooh boy, good luck.
Chatty Cathy.
Good luck.
Great darts from Corey to stay out in front here. This is a situation where you know that your friend is very scrappy on these ends of legs. And we've seen it so far. Corey Beck went 3 in the black with basically no hope left in the last leg. And you see Brett scrapping out some bowls. If Corey misses here, this could be an issue.
Gets very interesting.
And that's why he does that. Smart. Better smart. Although that third one actually could have gone at the bowl too, based on like the math. Brett didn't have winning darts after the first treble 20. That's the only reason why I say that. But not going to make a difference.
Well, go ahead and clean it up with a 5+.
Whew, 5-5-4. And it's 2-2.
Tasty little leg there.
2-2. All right, Brett with the start. So far, they've started very well.
Yeah, they both have had their moments here. And look at this moment for Brett Hollinday. About nails a 9. A great 7 to kick him off, but there is a slight problem. 19s are not a bad number for Corey Beck. That may hurt him, though.
Yeah.
He wants to be below that bed rather than on top of it, and you can see only 2 on the collection, so right back to Brett, and he'll close it down pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, he might attack, just 17s and 15s or 16s. He goes 15s. Boom goes the dynamite. Brett Hollinday.
Yeah, great turn there. Great opportunity for him going into that round. And he knew, go ahead and attack those 19s because as long as you grab the close there, you still remain with the advantage. And instead, he just hammers in a 9 and guarantees that he, should win this leg. Got about a 99% possibility of winning this leg. He's got to do a lot to screw it up.
Yeah, and obviously you see that's not going to happen. He might even just try to get that on the bowls. And you can see Corey is not even looking at the bowls himself. He's going to try and 9 mark. And he does that. A white horse for Corey Beck. Boom goes the dynamite. And of course he hits a 9 mark near the end of the leg just to make it somewhat interesting.
Well, we already got 5, so much for 12.5.
Yeah, that's going to be gone. This is interesting. Corey hammers in 5 bulls. This is a bit of a
predicament.
It's not going to be 5, so he should be safe here. Yep. Just 1 bull needed from Brett, and it's 3-2. But again, that got way closer than it should have by the end of it.
Yeah, a little bit, but overall,
5.31.
Brett counters the 5.54 with a 5.31. Pretty good stuff. A couple good legs there, back and forth.
All right, Corey going first. And again, they have done a great job with the start so far. Well, I like the Green Reaper as a name. That's a cool name. Playing in Texas.
Yeah, for you, maybe.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, no, I don't. Not for me, because my last name's Green. So if it's a Green Reaper, that means they're reaping me. That ain't good.
Showed up in green as the Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, there you go. See?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, smart.
Boom goes the dynamite for Brett Hollinday, and he does hit it.
Yeah, excellent shot.
You weren't paying attention, but I called that after the second dart.
Oh, I saw it. Essentially had
Right
to
back.
there, and look at Corey right back at him.
Back-to-back nines between these two friends, and that's going to give that crowd plenty to cheer for no matter what. So how soon do you think it's going to be before Nick starts calling a white horse a white pony club?
Never. Never. At least I hope never.
Any club I'm in's a white pony club.
Well, this took a turn.
Wow.
I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I sent the clip to did you watch it, Nick, at least? I sent the bathtub and table clip to
So good.
Nick. So if he didn't watch the 4 minutes of joy I sent him, I'm gonna be very upset.
When did you send me something?
I sent it to you over Facebook Messenger. Yes, you need to go watch that 4-minute clip I sent you.
When did you send
Actually, go do it now. Go do it now during break.
Hey, you're not doing anything right this second. You don't even have to make any switches.
Do you want me,
Just
do
go watch
you
it
want me
now.
to just go watch Billy Madison right now in the middle of the show?
I said during break.
This all is a break for him.
Why would I just watch the movie? And why would I spoil it?
Oh, you're not going to spoil it. Boom goes the dynamite again. They have 3 in this leg. You said 12.5. What a terrible, terrible prediction at this point.
8. They have 8 already. Wow. 5 for Brett, 3 for Corey. And right now, Corey, I mean, I don't know if he's in a good position or bad position because, well, Brett has the upper hand with this 7.25 against throw. Only grabs the 16. That hurts.
Yeah, how about this? In Division 1, there are 20 players that have a lower average than the highest average in Division 2, which is John Edwards' 4.98. There's another 10 players that have a lower average than Corey Beck in Division 1. And that is why these divisions are extremely good. And that's another 9 for Hollinday. What a time. The scrappiness on the 16s, 15s. Insane. And I wouldn't expect anything but another 9 mark. Oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, and that's a terrible one right above the wire. Good old Division 2.
What a good back and forth. And Brett's going to have the upper hand. Should have it. Yes, he does. Close the 15s.
Might have done him some good to go back to point on that last start, math-wise, because there's no winning darts here, but yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no winning darts there. Brett did the right shot. Ooh. 2-2. This is for a 4-2 lead.
Big time stuff.
And Hollinday does get the break. So Brett takes the early 4-2 advantage.
What a
But
big time leg.
I think Corey, yeah, and both of them threw over a 5. Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series has evolved into this, ladies and gentlemen, and it is so fun.
Absolutely huge. That was fantastic between those two gentlemen. And that climbs our averages up to 4.87 a piece. We said, how close is it going to be throughout the match? A piece. 4.87 going into this 7th leg. That is absolutely amazing for our Division 2 matchup here. Brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Of course, Season 9 of the CSC Challenger Series. We just keep getting better and better and better, don't we?
Well, it's because our players keep getting better and better and better. More determined, and they have gotten used to this format so much that they can play it masterfully at this point in time. And I wouldn't expect anything else out of these two players. But Will, don't forget to shop the A to Z Darts September Dart of the Month special for a chance to win a free Red Dragon Snakebite jersey, large size. Just purchase a set of the Red Dragon Paradigm darts for 15% off, and you'll automatically get entered into the raffle. Just tap the banner on their website to shop this sweet, sweet deal. Oh, Dennis Sandin lastly decider victory over Brad Gallen. So the Wisconsinite falls to the legendary Dennis Sandin in that last late decider.
Wow, what a battle. What a battle.
Good debut for Gallen. He will certainly be back. And again, Brett, a bit of an advantage here early in this leg. It's gone.
She gone.
I'm surprised by this move. I feel like another treble 20 on the second dart would have been so much better.
I mean, yeah. But you force Brett's hand here. So now he has to decide, does he take a shot at the 20 or does he stay on it? And of course, he's now in a split decision mode. And now Corey, right back to it. He has the upper hand again. But every single dart falls short. Look at the distance away from the triples there.
Mm-hmm. Those look like my darts.
That was not ideal. This leg's going to Brett. No, this leg's going to Brett 100%.
Yeah?
I'm going to say it. This leg's going to Brett.
What are the odds? I'll bet you.
3-1 going to Brett.
All right, I'm putting down 10.
Well, I'll take my $10 now.
All right.
For the 5-2 advantage going into break.
Good darts from Brett. No jackwagon. That's not Nick. God. I'm just kidding. That's his name. It's Jackwagon.
But I am almighty for the record. I am almighty. Thank you, Jackwagon. You're the GOAT.
Boom goes the dynamite for Corey Beck. He's trying to win me $30 right here.
That was a big time shot. At a needed time, too, because there's a massive difference between 5-2 and 4-3.
Yeah, Michael's saying has to be weird playing right next to your opponent instead of them being at a different location. For this CSE, yes. For these two players, absolutely not. And look, they're averaging a 4.86 together. They have the exact average again tied up for the entire match at this point.
They also spent the 2 hours before the match just sitting at the table next to each other, chopping it up, chit-chatting. And when they were warming up, they were just warming up on the same board and taking turns with each other, not even like playing on a different board, not doing anything else. These guys are as cozy as it can be playing against each other.
And again, 488 playing 488.
And looky there, Brett fumbled the advantage.
I'm getting $30. I'm getting $30. I'm getting $30. Hey, 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 hey. Thanks for those 3-to-1 odds.
No problem.
It's still not over yet.
It is
Still not over yet. Oh, that last start might be the dagger, though. 444 in the chat. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live. After this leg, we will head to a short break where you will hear from both of our players with our amazing interviewer extraordinaire, Mr. Nick Dirachi, to share. Corey gets the lead, but he's on the devil's number, but he's going to stay right there. Oh, good last start.
Excellent last. Just guarantee you the leg. That's what you need to do here if you're Corey.
See Bobby in the chat saying, buy some melon Gatorade with that $30. Oh, Brett tried to go to the double.
I would definitely buy some melon Gatorade.
Can't find it anywhere. I've looked at places now. Looks like Corey is going to come back to win that one. Boom goes the dynamite. Corey Beck throws in another niner. 11 so far this evening between our players. This is Division 1 status right now. Like, I don't know how else to put it, bud.
I missed one then. That's crazy. That's a lot of 9 marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're almost at our over-under.
Wow.
And
I mean, what can you
Corey
say?
Beck, 5.08 to win that leg to send us to the break, Will. You don't have to owe me the $30. The fact that I just beat you in that was enough for me. But, man, is this how you're expecting it to go? Did you expect this? I think we did, right?
Yeah, a good back and forth battle. I mean, we did see the 2-leg spread early, but it was retained there from Corey. Now he's just got to come out of break and come out hot. We always say leg 8 and 9 is a big, important opportunity that you need to take advantage of. We'll see if that holds true or not. We've got a couple great interviews with Nick Teixeira and our players. Let's get to them. We'll be right back.
Joined here by Brett Hollinday for another week of great action in the CSC Challenger Series. Brett, tonight, what saloon are you playing out of, and what vendor do you play for?
I am playing out of Legends Bar, and I am playing for Midwest Coin Concept.
Well, let's look at the bracket here for a second, right? You're 1 away from getting into the King Seat match, 2 wins away from making another finals appearance here. How does it feel to be at this position of the bracket so far this season?
Oh, it feels good. A lot better than last year where I lost my first match.
And then you have a tough matchup in person at Legends Bar with your good friend Corey Beck, a matchup we've seen back in season 6 where Corey got the best of you, I believe, at 9-5. What are you going to do to try to be a little different tonight compared to last time we saw this matchup?
I'll play him a little different. I'll play him a little tougher. I did play him last season, and I got a little better of him last season, so try to build off of that this year.
Now, of course, we've talked about this time and time again, but there has never been a 2-time champion of Division 2, which is insane considering we're in season 9. Can you talk to us about where your mindset's at? Are you going to try to break that curse and be the first 2-time title holder?
Well, I'd love to break the curse, but if I can't do it, hopefully Corey can do it. Yeah, one of us has to do it. We have to break the curse.
Absolutely love it there. Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for the support and come out and watch us tonight. It should be a good, very good match tonight.
Well, we are looking forward to watching every bit of it. So thanks for taking the time to talk to this legend. We're going to wish you nothing but the best of luck in tonight's matchup.
I'm Brad Hollinday. You're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Push the limits and bring your game to the next level when you shop and save 15% off the Red Dragon Paradigm Darts for our September Dart of the Month special. These 90% tungsten darts come in 2 barrel shapes, tapered and torpedo, and offer the same milling across both barrels with radial grooves and diagonal notches in each section. The Paradigm darts also feature a dual coating for a smooth touch in the front and a rougher feel in the back. Each box also comes with a set of hardcore premium flights which feature a sweet holographic effect that will light up your darts with every color of the rainbow as you throw. You can also get a chance to win a Red Dragon Snakebite jersey in the size large with a monthly raffle. How do you enter? Just purchase our September Dart of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. The giveaway ends October 1st, so don't miss out on your chance for free stuff. Tap the banner on our homepage at a2zdarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month, and don't forget we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone.
Join here for another week of CSC action. We have Corey Beck here. Corey, before we get into it, what bar are you playing at tonight and what vendor are you playing for?
I am playing out of Legends Bar in Proctor, Minnesota, and I play for Midwest Coin Concepts.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to have you back on here. You've had a good run this season so far. Last week, you played against Dwayne Johansson. Can you talk to us a little bit about that matchup?
Well, you know, the scoreline did not reflect the play because it was, and every match this season has been the same. They're tough. Everyone is pretty tough. You know, everyone's pretty tough.
Absolutely. There's no free matches. In fact, you got a tough one tonight with your good friend, Brett Hollinday, where we got a chance in season 6 to see you guys play it out in person against each other on the live stream where you won 9-5. What are you going to do to try to replicate results and get the win tonight?
Well, I'm going to try to settle in and just throw my darts, focus on what I'm doing, and try not to get too overly excited.
And then, of course, we've never seen a 2-time title holder in Division 2. Is that something you have your aspirations set on, considering the good spot in the bracket you are in right now?
Absolutely. It's actually something that Brett and I both talk about from time to time. It would be nice to, it'd be nice to make that happen.
And is there anything what you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
I would just like to thank Dead Men Darts, my sponsors. I would like to thank Brett and Gina from Legends Bar here, Midwest Coin Concepts, and mostly my wife and daughter.
I love to see it. We get to see a battle of champions tonight here in the CSC Challenger Series, so we're going to waste no more time. Corey, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm Corey Beck, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Welcome back from break, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go at the conclusion of our matchup. It's been a great one so far. We said it going into this one, head-to-head battle. It's going to come down to the 15-16s Bulls in most of these matchups. It hasn't on that side of things with the 15-16s and Bulls, but it certainly has lived up to the Bull in a close, tight-knit affair. Listen to this. 4.87 for Brett. He holds that average that we said earlier, and then Corey Beck 4.90. That is neck and neck. And then how about this? The big factor: 6 9 marks for Brett, 5 9 marks for Corey, 11 going into break. That is absolutely insane in a Division II matchup.
It really is. They played 84 games, the two of them, and total they have 37 9 marks combined. So the fact that they're already at 11 here through 7 legs tells you that it's got to slow down at some point, you would think, but I don't think it will, because these guys are playing in person against each other, and that energy in that room, I think, is going to cause this to be one of those really special types of matches. It already has been. They would be the second and third highest average in Division II currently with those averages, and honestly, they'd be in the top 14 of Division 1 right now with those averages.
I mean, it just goes to show you. We always say Division 2, it's just so close. It gets, and the averages can be insane, and this is truly living up to that in every bit of the word. So let's see if we can hold that, or if it gets a little crazy here. We're gonna find out. It is a 4-3 score line right now. Advantage to Brett Hollinday.
Some people just walked into the bar, so Corey just taking a little step back.
No excuses.
Play like a champion. Looking up. No, he stayed down and hits it. I just thought it was blocked, but obviously not. My goodness. So Sandra says, Will, help me out here. Serenity thinks that Corey Beck looks like Justin.
I can see your point from like this point of view, I guess. Despite the hair, I mean, sure. But when you get close, no.
I concur.
I will say, despite how close you are to see, I'm getting so scatterbrained already. Despite how close you get to Nick, he still looks like Bobby Hill no matter what. This current moment.
Bobby.
My hair has been growing back pretty well, for the record, everybody listening.
Until we see you at TOC again.
This is a true story. So the Flyers went out.
I don't believe
There's
you.
a bullshooter stop coming up this weekend, and so they're on the dartboards. And my boss comes up to me at the company. He's like, man, your hair's really bright there. And I was like, yeah, that's how it looked in real life when you guys were working with me. I just want to let you know it will be like that again. And I just saw the depressed look, the realization that I will always be emo dyed hair trash, and I love it.
Nah, one day you'll grow up. But until then,
Sorry.
we love this. We love this the style that you got here.
You didn't have to hit him with that.
Well, I mean that in the right way. Like, he's 27. I'm the old curmudgeon of the group, so I can say that. I'm almost 38.
And your hair shows it.
Still beat both of you in a race. So
Wow. And took the shot at the 20s. Figured why not in that circumstance. I mean, I guess I can't blame him. He figured the shot at the 17s just wasn't going to be enough value. And yeah, he was correct in that assumption.
Brett continuing to roll with the throw. But this is where we've seen these turn. And once again, 7 mark from Corey. In more ways than one, Nikki. Oh, look at Brett. Great darts. Yeah, come at my hair again. I just got a haircut. It looks great. Shh.
Do you ever worry when you get a haircut it might be your last time?
Nope. Because I never shave it all off. So
That was a statement there from Nick.
Your hair looks great, by the way, Sean.
thank you. I know.
I know.
I mean, what else am I supposed to say? I go to a barber.
You could have quit while you were ahead with thank
He's my
you.
dude.
That's normally where most people would stop if you're curious.
Oh, well then, thank you.
You're welcome.
Obviously. Un más, por favor. Gracias. And Brett Hollinday takes the 5-3 lead now over Corey Beck. And Well, his friend has to do something special because Brett is not throwing bad on his throw at all.
No, definitely not. Let's see. Corey did throw the better average there, but that average just isn't going to do. And somebody's throwing a 5 and you're against throw, you have to be at minimum 5'8" to 6 range for it to really snag the upper hand advantage, unless you take advantage of an opportunity. Usually those don't happen in that when somebody's throwing that in BR.
I don't like that Brett got angry after dart 2. Like you saw like an actual like physical reaction out of him after the second dart before he shot the third. Not that it makes a huge difference, just it's one of those things that you tend to notice that can lead to a more missed dart at times. Speaking of, have you noticed how many darts from both players are clicking the wire and going into the treble?
There's been a few that I've noticed. I haven't noticed as many as you. I'm guessing.
Like it looks like it's happening quite often. Like there was 2 right there. It also is just, I think, how Corey starts flying to the board. I'm going to guess that when Corey plays steel tip, if he plays steel tip, that his darts land at a pretty steep pitch. Well, boom goes the dynamite once again for Brett Hollinday, and we are at that threshold of the over-under. We'll see if it gets up over.
That is
that would be insane if there were no more.
There's no way.
No, that's like plus 5,000 right now. I'd put $1 on that. All right, Corey still in control. Even with Brett throwing a 5-5, Corey's throwing a 5-7-5. Gets rid of those 17s, and he'll go back to pointing. Would have loved more, but it's enough. Honestly, because you're playing Brett, you kind of want a bigger advantage than this when it's 16s and 15s. Like, how do you find 2 in the treble there? Like, that's insane. That first start should have blocked both of them.
That is very crazy that he was able to capitalize there. But look at Corey. Does not matter in this circumstance. Yeah, it takes away the 16s.
Good last. I love it. Hollinday. Boom goes the dynamite Brett Hollinday on the 15s. Oh, dang it. That would have been so cool. Gets a 7 mark anyway. Down 1 point.
Way too soon for that call. But
I know.
It was a quality effort.
Gracias.
You surely went after it.
Hey, look, I'm going to shoot my shots, and if I miss, I'm going to miss by some air balls. All right, but I'm going to shoot them. Kobe. Four bulls from Brett, not going to be enough. Corey, he's throwing a 5.71. Corey's throwing a 5.86. These guys are throwing insane averages right now for Division II. Great darts from Corey Beck. 5-5 to beats the 5.71 of Brett Hollinday. It's 5-4.
Big time stuff. And once again, we are neck and neck here. Again, nothing between our players. 4.99 for Brett. 5.00 for Corey Beck.
0.01 is insane. That we're after 9 legs. That's and that's that good. Again, those would be the 2 highest averages in Division II right now. The 2 highest.
Absolutely stellar. If you are not impressed,
Uh,
I'm sorry. Just what are you doing watching darts in general if you're not impressed by that?
Here's the impressive part. Let me just run through the list of players that those averages are better than in Division 1. Bob McCoy, Luke Pritzel, Chris Champagne, Brandon Kessler, Ryan Jervis, Mike Scarborough, Nick Yeast, Rick Hensey, Jonathan Long, Kerry Thaxton, Brian Dennis, like Austin Braswell. It continues to go on and on. Like, those are big time players and some big time names. A couple of ESPN athletes I just threw in there. And these guys are throwing better than them tonight.
Nuts.
Remember, Ryan Jervis on Monday shot a 4.77 in the top 4 of Division 1. Both these guys would have whooped him right this second. Nick, you got a question in the chat that I think you can answer.
Yeah, Braden. So anybody can play in the Bull Shooter Dart Tournament. So everyone is welcome to participate. Doesn't matter age. In fact, Sean, we played with a youth player not too long ago with Reagan Windsor at a Bull Shooter stop. So
yeah, we did, but I didn't know like what the cutoff was, if there was one.
Not to my knowledge. If you want to play, go out and play. Darts is darts is darts.
And also, yeah, she was a youth player for us, but like, it's Reagan. She was definitely the best player on our team, hands down.
She is very solid.
For not playing very often, if you watch, she has one of those like pure throws, right?
Well, she's a semi-professional golfer now, so come on.
Oh, well. All right, I'm gonna have to take her back down to earth then. Reagan, we're playing golf sometime.
She's just a high school golfer, but whatever.
I know. I'm still going to take her down to earth. There's a lot of high school golfers that could whoop me in golf. Nice 8 mark there from Hollinday. Again, on his throw. Continues to be well out in front. Shoot, I coached a girl that in 8th grade could whoop me at golf.
It's kind of insane when you get introduced to something at a young age and you just enjoy it that much. You can really take off, especially if you just keep at it, keep the practice going. The same for darts right now. You got a couple really young individuals that are putting this game in a great spot. You look at Luke Littler, of course, what he's done, but not only that, you've got a gentleman from Scotland who's doing some crazy things on the WDF circuit. As there you go.
It's the White Pony Club.
That'll break that 9 mark counter for us there. 13 for the evening. But yeah, you've got those youth players that are really doing well. You've got some players here in North America that are really putting on a show. I mean, Kobe Krishman's a great individual out of Oklahoma. You've got some players up in Canada that are really people to look out for, and Peyton Hammond and so on and so forth. So yeah, I mean, the game is
it's in good hands.
Don't blink.
Yeah. A couple of those kids have just put darts into the stratosphere, right? And it's so cool to see the growth of the game based off of all that. And it's cool to see the way that youth darts has become is really helping bring those kids to a whole different level. And Corey is going to lose this one. Brett will take a 6-4 lead. He continues to just keep Corey at like arm's length here. When does he have to break once? When do you think Corey has to break?
I mean, now. Yeah, I mean, start pumping it up here. You can't just rely on Brett, because Brett is playing phenomenal at this very moment. I mean, another 5+ leg for him there. And what was that? 3.57 for Corey. So a little hit and a miss for him on that throw. But just looking at these last legs, I'll just say it. Ever since the second leg, I mean, that was the falter there for Brett of a 3.57. Other than that, how about this rattle off? 4.83, 4.88, 5.31, 5.88, 4.92, 5.08, 5.71, 5.09. Absolutely insane. And Corey's up there as well. So don't let it fool you. But that's why we've got a 5 and a 4.86 for our overall averages.
Yeah, Corey was averaging a 5 before that last leg. So yeah, he's throwing everything he can at Brett. Brett's just continuing to play masterfully, and this is the same guy who averaged over a 5 the entire season that he won. There was no doubt in Brett Hollinday's season, and yeah. I don't know. Sorry, this John Mayer guy was like, thanks for the coverage. And then he starts harping on us anyway. Pick a lane and just stay there. That's all I care about. But Brett, going to look at the 16s.
Good 7, but doesn't seem like it's going to be enough here. Corey has the upper hand on the 20s and having the houses on the 18 and 17s. So should give it a go here on this start. Does.
This is about the time where Brett's going to put some pressure. Like, this is like a 9 mark potential round right here. I just feel that like timing of it. Oh, that's unlucky second dart. Does find 6.
Yeah, it seemed like you're right. That was going to be a moment for a 9, and instead, Corey's going to quickly close that 16 right here. Now, whatever you do is just
15s.
bonus.
Okay.
And I could have seen him. I could have seen him very well attack the 15s there because of where he's at in the position of having the points lead as well as the three wedges. So yeah, I would have gave the attempt at the 15s just because, but it's okay with the points.
Yeah, and it's not going to hurt anything. That's for sure.
No, it certainly won't. Right now, you're just thinking, all right, get myself within striking distance, and this could be the moment where he starts that comeback. I mean, this is a nice leg of darts. A 5.67 was that 6-0 before that last start.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing this, right? This is Division II this season. You saw Corey average that 1 leg in the 3.75 range, and that's what happens sometimes in this Division II. They're going to have 1 or 2 like off legs that are pretty poor at times, just depending on how it goes, and that is what is going to lower that average a little bit. Overall, though, these guys are throwing exactly as well as Division I. It's honestly been very impressive.
No, I mean, this just goes to show you our Division II players can compete in Division I. No doubt about it. Any given day, things can happen, and you get ousted by someone you didn't think so. So that just it doesn't matter here. The talent is real in this Partners Promoting Darts program. You need to get involved.
Yeah, get involved. Go to dartstoc.com and check out that map. That map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. If you're not seeing anything in your area, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website. Doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Just consistently playing 1 league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. dartstoc.com. dartstoc.com to get signed up today. And Brett is scrapping away another one. Oh, that last start might kill him.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have collected, totally different story here, but still within reach of Corey Beck. and he just needs the single. He gets the triple instead. Yeah, bye-bye.
I waved to the leg. Serenity would love this. I'm going to be doing a lesson with my students, Will, on later this week, where the lesson is, what does 6-7 mean? And these are the directions. You'll have 6 to 7 minutes to write a 67-word explanation of what 6-7 means. That's right. You must explain the meaning of 6-7 in exactly 67 words. Be clear, be precise, and stick to the word count. When time is up, your teacher will invite 6 or 7 students to share their 6-7 explanations. Good luck.
Phenomenal. You're going to get some interesting ones on that.
Yep.
Especially in a school. Good luck, sir. Hope you don't get tossed.
Oh, it means nothing. So the kids know that. And that's kind of the point. 6-7 has no actual meaning whatsoever. And that's the annoying beauty of it. It does not mean anything bad. We've like researched all of this. Like I don't know. Just a thing.
It's just something, huh?
It's not like it's, the number that's 2 above that, where it has that connotation to it. There's no connotation. Corey Beck, is this the attack of the throw? It so far is. The opening there from Brett to only get 80 points on the 20s. Oh, wow. Comes back with a good 7.
Yeah, a quality 7, but it's still within range for Corey. He's got the upper hand on the 19s.
Yep. And he does take out the 18s too of Brett, but now Brett's on his honeypot.
That's the dangerous thing. We'll find out though if he can capitalize on a massive 9 here.
No, but he does get 7. I still need Corey's daughter to walk up at that sign right side up so we can actually read it. So if anyone there is watching along, just let us know, legends. Good dart from Brett. This is a big leg if Corey can come out, somehow steal it. But Brett, switches it around that quickly.
He regains.
He's going to cover well. Yeah, unlucky last, but I'm telling you what, this team as a duo has got to be so deadly. Just the amount of times they're never out of a leg. All right, well, here's my question for you. And I get it that you have to really take out the top 5, okay, of Division 1. But what division is harder to win? Division 1 or Division 2?
Oh, that's such a tough question. It's clearly Division 2, though. We've never had a repeat winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
true.
That's the reason why I think it's so tight in our Division 2 race. You, of course, have some front runners every season in Division 1, but it's so hard to predict a winner in that Division 2. So, yeah, I'll go with Division 2 being a little bit tougher.
I think I would concur with that overall. Now, obviously, Division 1 has a Mike Maloney in it, Ram Guevara. That's obviously super difficult to beat. Leonard, I get that. And yes, by the grand scheme of things, that is definitely the harder division to win if you're a Division 2 player. But if you're in Division 2 or even the lower Division 1s, I feel like it's almost nicer to be in Division 1 and Division 2 at the lower end. I think you can make a deeper run more likely that way. I don't know. But Brett Hollinday does hold after that start from Corey. So we're in that John Part rule of thumb. Brett Hollinday is 2 legs away from victory. Corey Beck 2 legs back of his opponent. But yeah, I think Corey has to hold here, and Well, he definitely has to hold here, but I think the next leg has to be that break.
Yeah, he's got to do it now. He's got to make this 3-leg position or 2-leg trot to make it 7-7 and try to make this a different storyline, because right now Brett's in prime position for the win.
Can I get a ruling here? Am I allowed to read off the sign, or do I have to censor it?
Censor it.
All right. Well, so Gina saying that she has a few signs. Nothing but legends, which I love that one. That one's awesome. Too old for this. Shh. Yay darts. And then this is why I drink are just a few of them. And I love that.
Some pretty good signs there.
By the way, I mean, someone's dropped an F-bomb on this before, so.
Who?
I'm just saying.
One individual in particular, I'm not going to name names, but it names with
Rick Mascara.
Yes.
I came up with that very quickly, honestly, just for the record.
I am impressed after all these episodes, all these shows. I was the only one to drop an F-bomb, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Admittedly, I thought I was muted.
Well,
yeah, we know.
It didn't matter because you weren't.
Admittedly, that was the best part.
I do want to make one thing clear, though, to everyone listening along. Like, yes, I had the on-air mess up, but if I didn't have such good control of the mute buttons, Sean and Will would have been canceled seasons ago.
Yeah, for sure. Adam asking a great question. Is there a reason Brett always plays with his glasses on his head? Yes. So those are reading glasses, and he cannot see that board if he's up close to it to like change everything. So he literally puts his reading glasses down to like read the board, and then he puts them back on top of his head.
There you go.
Is it ideal? No, for sure not. But I don't even think he knows they're there half the time.
No, you get used to it.
Yep. Serenity, he said the F word. But we can't have nice things. Look at Brett. Goodbye. It's another White Pony Club.
I hate it here.
I know. I hate it here too, that I had to sing that 4 times already tonight.
Who's making
stop hitting white horses?
Who's making it? You said you had
Nobody.
to. Who's making
Nobody.
you?
Nobody.
My hands are tied, and there's nothing I can do about it. I tried to stop it, and it just didn't happen.
Oh, look
And
at this.
Corey does the same thing. Oh, boo. That would have been fun.
At this point, I was really hoping for somebody to have like the coconut shells and start clacking them together like Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Well, back to points. I'm surprised he didn't go back.
He should have. This is winning darts. It's almost like a challenge. By the way, I don't know how many times Brett has dropped his darts walking back from the line, but it's been at least a couple now where he's had to bend over right at that spot. I don't know what he's trying to do transfer-wise there, but it is not working. Well, that's a happy little accident. But this could be an absolute dagger. It will be an absolute dagger.
Exactly. There's no doubt about it. Brett's going to take the advantage here and make this an 8-5 matchup, trying to make this a different story than the last time they were streamed, where it was 9-5 for Corey Beck. He's trying to flip the script.
Yes, he is. And a 5.53 from Brett Hollinday in that leg. Again, Corey averaged a 4.71 in that leg, got whooped in it, and his average for the season is a 4.76. Like, it was 0.05 off of his actual average. That's how difficult this has been tonight for both players. And you see a little fist bump action out of them, and that's just because, you know, legend representing legend, or legend recognizing. I don't know. Legend recognizing legend. Use take 5.
A great time. Great time there as we figured it out for the last time. As Corey Beck, probably his last attempt at those 20s for a minute, as Brett Hollinday is going to take advantage here in this leg right off the bat. And this could be the last leg of the evening.
White Pony Club.
Stop it.
He had another white horse. What am I supposed to do?
Just stop it.
I'm the songbird of my generation. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a mixture of Chappelle and Roan.
Right, gonna step in. Tries to take aim at those 17s. He's just gonna close them, and that's kind of dangerous territory here, Brett. I don't know if I like that play. Yeah, it's gonna take a big 7, but Corey's the kind of player that's gonna hit that 7. Well, not anymore.
That second dart was way off of the treble.
Yeah, but I do not mind the option to escape there. Go to the play on the points. But yeah, kind of interesting moment there, especially with Corey throwing a 4.87. You kind of like his chances. But
16.
There you go. Yeah, Brett trying to put him against the wall.
Wow, is that bad that Heather's asking for Nick with the horse noise? All right, I'm going to stop it then. It's way too late. And only a 2 mark from Corey when he really needed a lot more than that.
Yeah, done, dusted. That kind of stinks if you're Corey. It was a great back and forth here, but Brett's going to grab the upper hand and try to become our first player to go back to back, or not back to back. I guess I should say 2 wins, right?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well,
yeah, it'll be a second season winning Division II. Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
I guess I should have just kind of reiterated that one a little bit, but yeah, we've never had a 2-time champion in our Division II yet, so it'd be pretty good to have that kind of locked in. But it's no guarantee. We still got a bottom half of the bracket.
Yeah, John Edwards, Devin Hunter.
Side, and that's going to be a toughie because John Edwards has been playing really well this season.
Yeah, he's averaging a 4.98. He was over a 5 up until this past week. So at this level that these two are showing tonight, Devin is going to have to raise his game on Wednesday next week. But he can do that. And he's averaging a 4.58 coming into this, so it'll be a good matchup. And those are 2 guys that know each other pretty well, Iowa and South Dakota, I believe, right?
Oh, hold on.
What? Oh, there's 5.
I'm about to say this ain't over yet.
No, it's not.
Because chances are Corey's going to get another look when he returns, and it's going to be probably a look at the 2018 and 15s. We'll find out.
9 mark stops it.
Wow.
Boom goes the dynamite.
What a time. What a time to hit it. Just when you think there's a chance, there is no chance. Brett Hollinday locks in.
Wow.
A run at the king seat here, as he just needs 2 bulls to win this one.
Whoop.
Oh, not so fast. Look at that. Look at the shoulders. Whoop.
Let me stretch out a little bit, stretch the back out just a touch. Corey's like, you better not miss this, which is the perfect trash talk for this moment.
Oh, this is so funny. The fact that he turned around and was like, well, what do I do here now? You go for the shot.
Yeah. And there you go. Brett Hollinday, 9-5 over his good friend Corey Beck. Hollinday shot lights out, Will. What are those final averages?
Yeah. It was a 4.98 for Brett and a 4.76 for Corey. So a little bit of a drop off in the previous 3 legs for Corey, if you can consider it that. But what a phenomenal back and forth matchup. And we knew it was going to be that way between these two good friends playing out of the same location tonight. We know that's a rarity. We never get that in our CSC Challenger Series, so it's always a treat when we do. So, yeah, phenomenal back and forth tussle here this evening in our Division II matchup.
Yeah, and that's going to put John Edwards and Devin Hunter on notice, right? John Edwards averaging a 4.98. So the notice is that these two gentlemen can average that same thing. And listen, a 4.98 is great, but a 4.98 with the scrappy mindset and scrappiness that Brett Hollinday and that Corey Beck can have makes them extremely dangerous. So King Seat is going to be interesting no matter what, but I'm so looking forward to next Wednesday to see who is going to be there to join Brett Hollinday. Does John Edwards spoil a 2-time champion run, or maybe even Devin Hunter pulling the upset and doing so? It can happen.
It very well could. We're going to have to wait and find out, though, and you folks are going to have to be a part of it. Make sure to set those reminders once again, Monday and Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Tune in right here on USA Darts, as well as Partners Promoting Darts, to check out the action. And don't forget, if you want to get involved, dartstoc.com has you covered with all that information. Go do it right after our show this evening. But it's another good one. Sean, any final thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, make sure you shop the A to Z Darts September Dart of the Month special for a chance to win a free Red Dragon Snakebite jersey. It's a large size. It doesn't fit me, but it might fit you. Just purchase a set of the Red Dragon Paradigm darts for 15% off, and you'll automatically get entered in that raffle. Just tap that banner on the website to shop that sweet deal.
Well, join us Monday night. Join us Monday night, 8 p.m. It's going to be Mike Carter taking on Mike Maloney. You don't want to tune in. Right? I was wondering if Sean would catch it. He didn't catch it. No, you definitely want to tune in, of course, because those two guys are going to put on a great show. So we'll see you then, 8 p.m. at Central Time, folks.
Bye, guys.
Don't go nowhere.
Go somewhere.